Hello, Internet. So, open world RPGs, they suck at storytelling. Uh, just for clarification, for anybody who's unfamiliar with the channel, I happen to love open world RPGs. Open world anything, really. Anything that allows me the opportunity to explore and discover new things. But there's a simple, undeniable fact that the overall design kind of sucks at storytelling, or at least conveying a coherent and compelling narrative. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the Empirical Sword. I'm Lore Master DLC 79. I'm an INTJ. I'm a gamer, and I talk about things like how open world RPGs and open world anything really kind of sucks at storytelling. And here's why. I think a good example is that time in Fallout 3 when I was given the quest to find 30 Nuka-Cola Quantums for the Nuka-Cola lady, I can't remember her name, and Girder Shade. And as soon as I received that quest and then exited her place, the only other dude in Girder Shade, I mean, there are only two people living there, the Nuka-Cola lady and this other dude whose name I also can't remember. He's like, hey, you could just, give me the 30 Nuka-Colas, and, then I'll give them to her, and I'll get in good with her. And see, my first experience with him, I was like, okay, yeah, this guy is a sleazo, pervo, scuzzo. Yeah, that's a word I just invented. Sleazo, pervo, scuzzo, or whatever. I forgot what I said. But the point is, in that moment, I'm like, yeah, I'm not helping you out. 30 Nuka-Colas Quantums later, which turned out to be, I don't know how many episodes, a lot. I had kind of forgotten pretty much everything that happened during that little scene. Except that, I had to find 30 Nuka-Cola Quantums. I can give them to Nuka-Cola Lady or other dude. Nuka-Cola Lady will give me the schematics for the Nuka Grenade or whatever it's called. And the other dude, he has a crush on her and romancy stuff. Maybe. Schematics, yes. Oh wait, I got a feat or perk or whatever it's called that unlocks the schematic for me automatically. Okay, so I don't need to do this. Let's just do this. And well, I kind of made a choice that I'm not happy with, simply because it took so long to find the 30 Nuka-Cola Quantums. I mean, admittedly, I wasn't like scouring the world for them specifically. I was just trying to find them along the way, and that's kind of the point right there. But during the time that it took me to achieve that requirement to complete the quest, I had kind of forgotten what the quest was about in terms of story. And that's kind of the thing about open world anythings, particularly open world RPGs. Like, you'll be in this town, you'll get a quest, and there'll be all kinds of dialogue and cutscenes and ooh, story, yes. And your next destination is halfway across the map. And in the time it takes you to get halfway across the map, you'll encounter this location and that location and another location and another location, and they'll all have quests for you, and they'll all have dialogue and cutscenes and story and immersion and all that. And by the time you get to the destination for the quest that you first picked up, what happened? I mean, I know a lot of people have better memories in terms of stories than I do, but I mean, people like me, I forget what happened once I pick up like 50 billion quests. And I'm kind of referring to Skyrim here. I could point at Skyrim specifically and say this game sucks at storytelling. I mean, admittedly, the three main quests were pretty good, but I mean, there was still the fatal flaw that by the time I get from where I pick up an objective to where I'm supposed to achieve the objective, I pick up so many different quests along the way and get so much story along the way that this is what happened. So, I mean, one solution is don't do open world, but I would complain about that because I like the open world. I like exploring. I like running around and doing my own thing in whatever order I want. I think the other option is try to craft the story around the map locations, or better yet, craft the map locations around the story. You know, if going from point A to point B is motivated by a very minor plot point, the distance and the probability of encountering other quests and other story arcs should be very low. Because if it's a very minor plot point, if the memorability is small, then you don't want to have a lot of distractions to distract you from the story. However, if it's a really big, memorable event, like, I'm trying to think of an example, a specific example. I could have done that before I started recording, but I didn't. But I mean, the point is, if it's a very huge, memorable event, stupid brain. But in that instance or situation, then it might be okay to have the destination like halfway across the map. Because no matter if the event is memorable enough, no matter how much extra story you get along the way, you know, how many side quests and side arcs and whatnots you get along the way, you get there and it's like, oh, I'm here because of this huge memorable event that I'm never going to forget because it was so memorable. And again, I'm still trying to think of an example. I can't think of an example. People more motivated by storytelling would probably have like billions of examples right now. So maybe comment section, you know? The only one I can think of is like like in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Anytime the map like opened up to a new area, it was like this huge major plot point. Like I'm forgetting the names of the locations. Like opening up, what was it? Flint County, Red County, Flint County. The one with San Fierro. Opening that up happened like immediately after some huge gang war, and the whole politics of the entire game world got flipped on its head. That's a very memorable event, and basically the main character is like, you know, you go here, you get out of this county, you come back, you get arrested. It's like, you know, there's a reason to actually push the character over there, rather than, oh yeah, you got to go over here because of reasons. But I mean, you know, this is just kind of an opinion about, you know, what could solve the why am I here again situation that happens very frequently, at least for me, in open world RPGs. Feel free to disagree, and if you disagree, comment section, it's down there. It's there for a reason. And yeah, that's basically the topic here. Trying to bring a little intellectualness to the gaming world. Not that most gamers are known to be intellectuals, but I mean, some are. Hopefully, if you're an intellectual gamer, you're watching. And yeah, my whole thing is school doesn't teach. We have to be the masters of our education. And I'm trying to get this message in front of gamers. And if you agree with that, keep watching.